I'm going to give you the secret to making money online. That's what this video is titled about. That's what I'm going to talk about. Basically, I tell people all the time, I buy things and I sell them on eBay. I sell them, on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. How do you do it? How do you get started? What's the ins and the outs of it? Well, to me, it's pretty simple. It's not easy at first to learn, but once you learn it, it gets easier and easier. You have to pick a niche. You have to pick a set of items that you, well, let me take that back. You don't necessarily have to pick items that you will only sell these types of items, because I try to sell a little bit of everything. This behind me, this is my storage unit. This is where a lot of my items are kept, and this is where I keep my eBay inventory, things that are posted up on eBay that I have for sale on eBay at a certain price. There's a lot of things here that I sell at the local flea market. There's a lot of things here that I just have storage that I use this place for, and I pay less than $100 a month for this unit. This is 10 by 15 feet unit, and this is plenty for what I need it for. Now, there's some investment that goes up front to doing something like this. Obviously, you're not going to have all this stuff. You can just store stuff in your house. So where do I get the items to sell? This is a common question, and the first thing I would say is you probably already have items that you can sell in your house. So you probably already have items that are sitting around in a drawer, in a box from when you moved, or things that don't get used anymore, things you've replaced with a brand new one, things that you've upgraded that the old one just got set in a room by itself, to collect dust. I would say look up those types of items, anything that you think has a value that you'd like to be able to sell on eBay or locally or Facebook Marketplace. That would be where I start, because you shouldn't have to spend a bunch of money to get into making money. You should be able to have minimal investment to start out, to have to make a little bit of extra money on the side. Okay, this is not going to be overnight. You're not going to be a full-time reseller overnight, but you're going to be able to make a $50, $100, $200 here and there, and then you're going to learn how to get more items once you've sold what you have. People say, what do I need to be able to post things on eBay? What do I need to, it seems intimidating. It seems difficult to be able to learn how to do it. Well, the only thing that you need necessarily is a smartphone. I would recommend having a printer. A lot of people like to use a label printer, but that takes a little bit of money up front to be able to get one of those. So just any sort of normal black and white printer will work. If you have a laptop, that's even better. A smartphone, you don't need a fancy camera to take pictures. You don't need a fancy light setup to take pictures. You don't need this big lighting array of, you see these photography boxes or these, halogen lights. You don't need any of that stuff. If you don't have good lighting in your house, go outside. If you don't have a great camera, just use your cell phone. Most smartphones today, they will have more than adequate camera built right into them. You probably have it, with you at all times. Download the eBay app. Start learning the eBay app. Okay? It does cost money to start selling on Amazon, and that's not what this video is going to be about. This is primarily for people that want to do eBay, they want to do Facebook Marketplace, they want to do Craigslist, they want to do Letgo, they want to do OfferUp, they want to do Mercari. If you don't know what some of these are, Google them. But primarily the website that I use the most is eBay. I find that it's an easy platform to get started on. For me, it's been something that I see consistent sales. Okay, so take pictures, download the eBay app. Um, Getting items. Where do I get items to sell? Well, there's lots of ways to get items. Once you've already looked through the things that you think that you have that you don't want anymore and you can sell them, um, there's lots of ways to get items cheap enough to be able to make a profit, okay? So you're not going to want to pay $5, $10 for something and sell it for 12, 13, 15. You want to find items cheap enough, like 25, 50 cents, $1, $2, that you can turn around and sell for 10, okay? Start small. Start with little investments, small little investments that you can spend $20 or $30. So yard sales right now is summertime, and yard sales are a great way to get inventory. That's people set out their good stuff, you know, the used items. Sometimes you find things that are new in the box at yard sales that you can flip. Thrift stores. Everywhere in town, you know, every town in America has got a thrift store or close to your town. Estate sales. If you don't know how to find estate sales, go to Auction Zip. That'll also tell you storage unit auctions. Okay, that takes a little bit more infrastructure to be able to do storage unit auctions, because you typically need a truck or a bigger vehicle to be able to dispose of a lot of the stuff that you don't want. Yeah, go around to yard sales, go around to thrift stores, find out on Google what you have near you. Just Google thrift stores near me. It will give you a great list of the thrift stores that are near you, ones that are a little bit farther away. If you have transportation, you can go drive 30 minutes to go to a thrift store. You might find enough items there to pay for your gas to be there and make a little bit extra profit. You might find that this certain thrift store that's a little bit farther away from your town has a good electronics section, or has a good used toys section, that you want to be able to frequent going there to find the items that they just set out on the shelf before other people get to them. Go to a bigger city. If you're not in a bigger city, go to one and find items that at the bigger city that you can, you know, sometimes if you go into a wealthier neighborhood or a more well-off area that people live, they get rid of nicer stuff. It's just a fact. They get rid of nicer items because they have a higher, you know, they don't have time for it. People work, people spend a lot of hours, or maybe they travel for a living, or maybe they do things like that, and they just donate unwanted items when they move. So go to those types of Goodwills and thrift stores and Salvation Armies. You know, Savers is one that's, you know, not necessarily around here, but I hear that it does well. Do your research, learn, invest some time. It doesn't cost anything to watch some YouTube videos, you know, look at some articles online, Google some ideas. You can buy things online. You don't even have to go anywhere. You can buy items online, and you can buy them cheap enough to where you can put them back up on eBay and you can sell them for a profit. If you go to a coupon website, there's a coupon website called Vipon, and you get 25-50% off of an item, and download it or buy it and order it with a coupon code that you get off of the website Vipon. There's slick deals. There's all these types of different ones. I don't have a list right in front of me, or I'd give you more. So I'm telling you, there are ways to do this. You may not even need to leave your house. And when you go to ship the items, you can have a postal worker. You can schedule a pickup. It's a free pickup at your house, and they will come and they will pick up your packages. So even if you don't have transportation, you can still get your items shipped and taken to the destination where you need them to go to. And people say, what about shipping costs? What, you know, what kind of boxes do I need? What size of this do I need? I don't understand how to get items shipped and what all goes into that. It's super easy. All you have to do is get a little bit of shipping materials, a little bit of stuff. Buy items that are small. Buy items that are under a pound. If they're under a pound, you can ship them first class mail, which is less than typically $5-6. If it's under 16 ounces, then it's going to be cheap to ship. and then when you sell the item on eBay, the buyer will pay for shipping. So that's the most simple way that I can tell you. Flat rate boxes are cheap and good to use. You can put up to like 60 pounds in some of them. You're not going to be selling anything that's like over 60 pounds unless you're selling like workout weights or something like that, which I would recommend selling locally. Use Facebook Marketplace. You can buy things from people on Facebook Marketplace and look what it's going for on eBay. On eBay, one more thing. Go on eBay, search for different items that you're looking at, and go up in the corner and go to filter, and then go down to the about halfway down, and it'll say sold listings. And once you hit sold listings, it'll say sold completed. Now I'm talking about the eBay app, so if you haven't downloaded the eBay app, go download it and search these items and go to sold listings. That will show you in the last 90 days how many people have been buying these items, what they paid for them, what's the going rate. You know, look at 3 or 4 of those and then get the average idea of what you want to price your item at. If you price it right, and if there's enough sold listings within the last 90 days, and you give a good description of your item, and it's in good condition, and it works, it will sell. It'll sell because people are buying them. People are looking for them. Maybe it's an item that it's not manufactured anymore. Maybe it's an item that Walmart doesn't carry anymore. Target doesn't carry it anymore. People have to go on eBay to get these items. There's a huge growing online marketplace. It's not getting smaller, it's getting larger, because these stores are going out of business. Macy's, you know, talks about them going out of business. Sears, the list goes on and on of all these stores that used to be the go-to place to get all your items, to get all your home items, to get all your kitchen items, to get your electronics. These are going out of business. That means those shoppers are still shopping because people still need stuff, but instead of going to those stores that they used to go to, they're going online. They're buying it, they're shipping it to their house, they're shipping it from Amazon, they're shipping it from eBay, they're going on Facebook Marketplace and they're trying to find deals in their local area. So you can either be on that receiving end of the buyers, and be on the receiving end of that and say, hey, I have a lot of products. I have a lot of items that I'm looking to sell, a lot of good quality items. What are you looking for? If I know what you're looking for, I can look for them too, and I can give you a good deal on that. And then you start to build customer relationships. You start to get people that are repeat customers, okay? These are all business tactics. These are all things that you want to be able to think about and learn about and get to know. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video if you haven't yet. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe to my YouTube videos. I'm looking to do, you know, 1 a week, something like that. I could do more. I may do more. So yeah, but I'm gonna pull some of these orders that I've got going out tomorrow and get home, pack them up. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and until next time, bye.